Yo, what's going on guys, and welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. Since last episode I did clean up this base. I finished painting it all. I put in some extra windows, did all that extra tidying up things, and today I wanted to start kind of mass producing screws because I want to make a lot of reinforced plates. I want to make a lot of things, and a lot of things need reinforced plates, and yeah, it's just kind of I just need more iron production. So this is what I'm going to be working on today, and boom. So I've kind of started it. As you can see here, I just had the room here, so this is what I'm kind of going with. And there are 4 pure iron nodes over that way, 2 pure iron nodes over that way. So whether or not I'm going to use all 6 for this, or whether I want to save 2 of those for coal, iron. No, not iron. Steel. Whether I want to save 2 of those nodes for steel and just pump 4 of them in here, because if I use 4, I will have, let me just double check what I wrote down, I will have 32 constructors making 90 screws per minute, which I think was what, I think it's a couple of thousand to 2,800, I think it is 2,800 or something like that screws. So that should cover us for a while, and I think that's what I'm going to be doing. So this is essentially what I've kind of set up. So this will just take 2 of the nodes, and then the other 2 will be over there, and I'm going to have them split kind of not really like what's over there, because that's kind of like an overflow method. I kind of want to actually do it so it works out properly and 100% efficient. So I'm going to get to working on that and make these miners and things and put them down and bring the lines over, and I'll bring you guys back when we have some major updates. And alrighty, we have these guys up and running now. They should be smelting 30 per minute. Okay, so I do actually need to go do what I was thinking of doing. Yeah, okay. Let me quickly run over there. I thought because they were pure they did automatically do more. So don't look at this spaghetti stuff, but that's fine. I do want to fix this one because it goes under and around, but yeah, anyways, this is what we have up here as far as this goes. So we have all of this here coming in, smelting iron. So it's really simple, just 120 come in, split into 60-60, then 30-30. So it's actually like the way it's meant to be. It's not like overflowed at all like the other method. Like it does work the other way, but it's just not efficient wise. But we do actually need to do the thing up in the top right hand corner there to unlock the Mark II miners. I wasn't sure if we were going to need to do that or not, but it seems like we do, because those mines only giving us 30. I thought that they were meant to give 120 because they were on pure mines, but maybe not. I don't know. Let's go have a look at them anyways, and we can go over here and we can just smack the unlock button. And pow.
Milestone reached. Steel production unlocked. Foundry and improved miner included to ensure efficiency of new pipelines. A collection of new, more complex parts is now available for crafting.
Well, yeah, so we just unlocked a lot of stuff. Not really what I want to be looking at just yet. I want to get this up and going first. So these Mark II miners. Okay, so I don't even know if we can, on normal extraction rates. See, like that's meant to be doing like 60 per minute on normal extraction rates, it says. And because it's on a pure node, it should be doing 120. Let me just go have a look at that real quick. Alrighty, so we are back here. So we should be able to do production, Mark II. Hold on, what's in here? Okay, I can drop that and I can take you. Thank you. Okay, so we should be able to do the Mark II miners Facing... Okay, of course you would be in the way. Bang. Okay, now let's hook you up to there. And power you, and we can see what we need. Okay, these do 60 a minute. Let's put you in there. That should be 90. That should be 120. There we go. So we need to overclock them twice, but that's fine. I should have enough for it. Can you get out of the way, please? And bang. And then we can just do 1 and 2. Overclock you. And then we should be able to hook you out to there. And bang. We can just do the same for these guys over here as well. Get rid of you, and you, and you, and you. There we go, Mark II miner, bang. And let's do, make sure we hook it onto the right one. Yep, that one over there, thank you. Get a bit of power. And then we can see what we have over here. Grab all, and then we should be able to do another Mark II miner. With that, we can chuck in 2 more batteries. That'll be 120. Do the same thing to you. That's 120 as well. Is that okay? Yeah, that should be fine. Let me just see if it moves along there. And it should be good. I don't know, see why it wouldn't. Is this... yeah, cool. Okay, let's see how much power we are using. So we're coming up onto about half of our power that we have, which isn't great. But, I mean, at the same time, it should be fine. We should have enough. So we have those guys there working at 100% efficiency, and I'll be able to change up those guys later when we have some more steel production. And not steel, more, yeah, when we actually get onto the steel production, because then those Mark II miners will be able to harvest that with only like the lower overclocks. It should be just 1 overclock, I think, from each. We can pop them on there, and they are. And they are. And they are. So got a couple over here. Oh, it has no power. Oh. Missed it. Well, there you go. And everything else should be working. Yeah. And you're probably full. Oh, this one here doesn't even have an outlet. Probably why it's not working properly. There we go, and neither does this one. There we go, so you'll need to be a tier 2. And I forgot a lot of these, didn't I? This will be 60s. 60s as well. So it'll be 30, 60, 90, so this one here will be need a 120, and this one here will be an extra 30 to bring out a 120 there. So this is our smelting area, smelting us 480 iron per minute, like 100% efficiently. So that's awesome. So now I just got to work on this next floor and get going on that. So I'll meet you guys back when we have something to show. Alrighty guys, so this is kind of the most compact way that I could make this fit. So essentially there are 16 constructors on here, all producing rods. They need 15 per minute, so we have a 120 line being pumped in. I'll show you this because it's a bit nicer to look at. So we have a 120 line being pumped in, not just yet. I wanted to show you guys and see if it all worked together. So we got 120 coming in here, We got 60 that way, 60 this way, and then it should split again into 30, 30, then 15, 15, 15, and 15, and then same on this side. So 60 will come out, 30, 30, 15, 15, 15, 15. Now for the moment, we can connect these two up. Oh, okay, that's all good. Anyways, we have one side. I don't know if I can even break anything to break it. Anyway, it's fine, it's fine. So we have this one side here, we'll see if this one works. So I had to kind of do like a little cheating thing just here to make it all fit, you know, on the one thing. Otherwise my spaces was just too small, which kind of was really annoying. Like if it was one more block wide, I could have made it look so much nicer, but it's not, and I can't really extend it that way because that's the highway and this way is the coal. So this is what I did. It's not too bad, like it kind of glitches out a little bit, but I'm gonna have to do this like 4 more times. Like this is the first layer. I still got to do another layer of these constructors producing the next 2 lots, these 2 here. I just extend them up just for example. I still got to extend these 2 here up, and then I have to, let's just look at this. Nice, it's working perfectly. But yeah, and then I still have to extend, so I have to do a whole nother layer of this just to use the rest of our iron, and then I'm going to have to do 2 more layers on top of that with the same thing but constructing screws instead of rods, because they take the same amount, like it's 15 per to make 90. So I'm going to have that, and then I'm going to have to bring it all onto the roof to store up and be able to export and things. So I've still got another 4 layers. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, yeah, and the top layer. Yeah, so there's another 4 layers of this. I'm basically just going to be copying the same design across the whole floor, the whole 4 floors, because they're the same recipe along all of them, which is kind of convenient. I was thinking about just exporting these straight up into other constructors. Like I still might do that and have this floor, like have the next floor making screws and just having them just coming straight up into item elevators, then through and then out, and then skip 2 layers, which I might do. Honestly, it sounds kind of easier, as long as these poles should be able to reach high enough. If these can reach another floor, like I still gotta have 3 walls and then a floor and then another 3 walls, so these gotta have another 6 high walls in them. If I can do that, then I might do that. So I might have a layer of constructors after this making screws, and a layer of rods and then screws, and then the top being the final. So yeah, I'm going to plug all this in and get to work to that, and I'll bring you guys back when we're done, because this is taking so long, but it'll be worth it once we have all these screws. Okay, so this is essentially what we have at the moment. I did do what I was just going to say before, how it has brought up the iron from the last floors just straight up to over here. As you can see, all the rods is being brought up straight from the machines. It just seemed easier that way, then I wouldn't have to bind them all up and then do that same method again. Like this way I only have to do it once, and then I can't have this one here. The only issue here is that these lines are fine, these ones here are fine, but these ones here, that's where my issue comes. So I'm going to have to get the Mark III belts next time and upgrade them, because that's already 180, these are max 120, so that kind of sucks. And then I should be able to clean this up a little bit more. I should be able to make it another, like combine them one more time. But essentially I have the 8 lines here coming with, they should have 180 on each, but because this one here is being bottlenecked and things, that's just not what we're producing. But yeah, we should be fine. I was just gonna have a look at how we're doing on power, so we may indeed need to upgrade our power before we finish this build off. And well, I'm gonna finish it anyways. I'm just gonna repeat these 2 layers again, but I'm not gonna plug everything in just because I think it might blow up our system for the moment. But yeah, we will upgrade that next episode probably, and I kind of want to tidy up that as well, because it bothers me because it's right there. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this again another 2 times, probably another few hours, and yeah, I'll see you guys when we are done. Alrighty guys, so we are back. Honestly, after like I think I've been going at this about 6 hours now. Not continuously, but yeah. So this is our factory, producing like 2,800 screws. So we should be set for a while. I did kind of finish most of it, apart from this little area just here, just because I just literally just forgot about it and only just looking at it now. So essentially, I'll give you guys a quick rundown of what we have. So we have 480 iron being pumped in from over there, coming into 4 machines. Each machine, each line can use 4 machines to be fully optimized. So yeah, just basically from there, it comes in at 120, split 60, 60, 30, 30, 30, 30, and then that there produces, they need 30, they produced 30 as well. So then from there, they get all brought up. These ones come along that way, these ones come along here. Now these first 2 get brought up to this first section, and the next ones go all the way up to the 3rd floor. But we gotta come outside at the moment just because I haven't put a little area for us to walk in yet, but I will get there. So you come up to the 2nd floor and you come to here, and this is the iron into iron rods. So basically it's the same similar thing. We got 120 coming in here and then here, but these things here only need 15 per, so they can have 8 constructors for each. So we got 120 coming in here, 60 going that way, 60 going that way, and then we have another splitter going 30 and 30, and then 15, 15, and they produce perfectly. And I had to do some little sketchy thing just here, just because I didn't have enough room to fit it perfectly, and that's why it's kind of, this side's a bit wonky and things. But essentially, if you wanted to do this, you just kind of have to build a line and then kind of like leave half a line there while you put it down, and it's a bit of a mess, to be honest. I'd just recommend building your block out one more space, then you'd be perfectly fine, and it'd work so much better and look so much better. And then if we come up to the next line, all the way up here, there we go. So we have our rods just being brought up straight up here. I was thinking of merging them all, but then I'd have to do that same split system again, so I just thought using these conveyor lifts would be so much easier, because they produce 15 and we need 15, so it just makes so much more sense for me just to bring them straight up and just have them straight into here. So these are the screws all just being brought up into here, and they are all being constructed. And now I could show you where, over here, this is where they're all being brought to. Currently at the moment, they're not being pulled properly, like because my lines are only max of 120 and 2 machines make 180, so they will get backlogged just there a little bit, but we'll be soon enough being able to upgrade our lines. So I'll just come in here and upgrade those, and they should work perfectly, just like that. And then we have essentially the same thing on the next floor as what we did down there, with the iron coming up, going in there, and we have 16 constructors as well. And then coming up to this next floor, we have the same thing again, with all our screws coming up and the iron rods coming up from this bottom level into here. And this one here looks a lot nicer. I think it's just because it was my second time doing it, so everything just kind of flowed a lot better. And I kind of made this little kind of lift system at the end here, so all of our lifts and our conveyor lifts are like bottlenecking this production, just because they can only take 120 at a moment. But we'll soon enough be able to upgrade them, and I'll be able to have all of these guys here, and I might try and figure out a way to get the other screws up top here as well, just so they're all utilized up the top here, and then we can just grab whatever we needed when we need it. So yeah, I'll just double check the math. So yeah, we are producing 2,880 screws per minute, and that is 100% efficient, minus these conveyor belts. But the actual processing of things is, yeah, 100% efficient. And we got a little bit of spaghetti going on over there, which I'm probably gonna fix or change a little bit anyways. But yeah, I think as far as that episode goes today, guys, I think I'm just 100% beat. But if you do like the design and things like that, we're gonna end up taking it over there to build our constructors and things, and we can change all those to plates, so we should be able to have a lot more now and things. But yeah, this is honestly like three extra stories above that one, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out and things. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified for any future uploads, and until next time, guys, later.